Can an entire lifetime, love, children, joy, heartbreak happen within a few moments? Would you still call it real? But then, is what we call real really real? What if everything we cling to, our homes, our families, even our own bodies, were only an illusion, a play of Maya? Narada was a great sage who traveled between worlds with his sacred Veena. One day, he visited Lord Vishnu and found him with his wife Lakshmi. The moment Lakshmi saw Narada, she quickly left the room. Confused, Narada asked Vishnu, "Why did she run away from me? I am a pure sage who has conquered all desires. I've even defeated Maya, the power of illusion." Vishnu smiled knowingly. "My dear Narada, you claim to have conquered Maya. Even gods like Brahma, Shiva and I struggle with her power. Maya is everywhere and unconquerable." "Then show me this Maya. I want to see her power for myself." "Very well," Vishnu replied. "Come with me, but don't despair when you see what she can do." They mounted Garuda, the great eagle, and flew to a beautiful lake near the city of Kannauj. The water was crystal clear, surrounded by blooming lotuses. "What a lovely place," Vishnu said. "Let's bathe here. You go first, Narada." Trusting his lord, Narada set aside his veena and stepped into the water. The moment he emerged, everything changed. He was now a beautiful woman, and all memory of being Narada vanished completely. Confused and alone, the woman wondered, "Who am I? Where did I come from?" Meanwhile, Vishnu quietly took Narada's belongings and left. Soon, King Taladhvaja arrived with his royal procession. Struck by her beauty, he asked, "Who are you, beautiful one? Are you married?" "I don't know who I am," she replied honestly. "Someone brought me here and left. I'm all alone." The kind king married her, naming her Saubhagya Sundari. She became his beloved queen. 12 years flew by. The former sage, now completely believing she was the queen, had 20 children with the king. She experienced all the joys of motherhood, watching children grow, celebrating their marriages, playing with grandchildren. But she also felt deep sorrows when children fell sick and stress from family arguments when her sons and daughters-in-law fought among themselves. She was completely absorbed in family life, never once remembering she had been the sage Narada. Then, tragedy struck. An enemy king attacked their city. In the terrible war that followed, all her sons and grandsons were killed. Heartbroken, she rushed to the battlefield and wept over their bodies. "My children, why have you left me? Cruel fate has destroyed everything." As she cried, an old priest approached. Though she didn't know it, this was Vishnu in disguise. "Why do you weep?" he asked gently. "This world is like a dream. Think carefully. Who are you really? You've had countless children in previous lives too. Come, let's go to a holy place for purification." Still in her female form, she followed him to a sacred lake called Pum Tirtha. "Bathe here and let go of your sorrows," the priest said. The moment she entered the water and emerged, she transformed back into Narada. His memory returned like lightning. Standing on the shore was Vishnu, holding Narada's veena, smiling. "What are you doing in the water, Narada?" Vishnu called out casually. Narada was stunned. The entire lifetime, marriage, children, decades of joy and sorrow had all happened in just a few moments of divine time. "Oh Lord," Narada whispered, "I lived a complete life. I felt real love, real pain. But it was all Maya's illusion?" Vishnu nodded. "This is Maya's power, dear friend. She weaves the world of happiness and sorrow, birth and death. The forms you loved were real as long as the dream lasted. But the one who witnessed them, you, never changed. That pure consciousness alone is real. Know this truth and be free from Maya." If this story touched your heart, there's a universe of wisdom still waiting. Watch the next tale and subscribe to Walk the Path with us.